Hello, this is Bob Anderson. I thought I'd do a quick video of another comparison that came across my office. Probably about 3 weeks ago. It's just been a whirlwind the last few weeks. And I've been wanting to do this video. I wanted to put some stuff together so that, again, the more informed you are, the better the customer you'll be, I guess. I prefer informed customers instead of blinded customers who don't realize what what they're getting into. So anyways, about 3 weeks ago or so, I had somebody call me out of the blue, and they were like, hey, I saw your houses on the website, and I really liked the such and such. I had seen it somewhere else, but my wife said that we shouldn't buy it from you because we're going to have to do all the work. And I was like, I was just kind of listening. I'm going, what do you mean have to do all the work? Well, she says that she had read that these online retailers we as the customers have to do all the work, and therefore, even though we're saving money, if we don't know what we're doing and we don't have time because we're working, our project may not get done. I said, well, where is she getting that information from? And lo and behold, he mentioned one of the online retailers, actually the one that I know of the most. It used to have a different name, and now it has a new name. They changed their name. I don't know why, because their new name is makes less sense than their old name. But their new name is Impressa. I don't even remember how to spell it. The old name was Express Modulars. So I said, no, we don't work like them. And I'm pretty sure our prices are even better than them. I said, we actually will do the project for you. That's what our price includes. And he was like, well, that's what I tried telling her, because your videos looked like that's what you did. And he says, we were just confused. And I said, okay, that's fine. And then I started thinking about it a little more, and I said, I probably need to do just a quick video that compares ourselves, for example, with, say, another retail channel to buy homes that is online versus the traditional big box retail. I normally do videos where I do price comparisons and stuff like that with us versus big box retailers. And of course, the numbers get so big, most people don't even believe them. But I mean, they are what they are. So I said, great, I'm going to sit down and do that. Today's the day I'm doing it. It's raining out, so I got a little bit of time to put this together. I threw it together on the boxes again, so here we go. This example I pulled was straight off their website, not mine, straight off their website. They have the home called the Stanfield, which is a standard plan that's on my website, the exact same house, 1,820 some square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. I mean, it's the exact same plan, exact same factory, exact same base model, exact same everything. When you pull it up and you go to build it in central North Carolina, for example, they're saying that the price of the house, if you buy it from them, base model, as it sits at the factory, is $103,800. Their budgeting tools that they have put in for estimates for you to run your project off of have the foundation at $16,500, the set, the trim, the crane, $22,000, heating and air, $8,500. That's installing all the way from the ground up, heating and air. Delivery, $2,000 in the central North Carolina area. Plumbing and electrical connections, $3,000. Steps and decks, $2,000. So these are all the things that I already have included in my 144.8 right on our website for the exact same house, exact same factory, exact same everything. Well, actually a little better than even theirs, because I don't put the low grade carpet in. That's a different story. Theirs actually includes the lowest grade carpet that the factory offers. I don't even put that in our houses because I wouldn't even let the beautiful dog that you see in all my videos even lay on that carpet. So I wouldn't put it in your house. So technically it's not the same house. Mine is actually better. But anyways, ours is base price 144.8. Theirs is 157.8. So what are we looking at? 13 grand. So you may say to yourself, well, geez, they're 13 grand higher. Must be a catch. Yeah, here's the catch. You get to find your own contractors. You get to do your own bids. You get to deal with the bank on the draws and paying all the contractors. You get to deal with the factory on the punch list and all that stuff. You get to do all that stuff. They're there. Their words exact. We are just a phone call away. Manage your own construction project of your new home. With a can-do attitude and some flexibility, you will do what many others before you have done. These are their words, right on their website, not mine. So, why use 50 years of experience to build your house that we offer for 13 grand less when you can figure it out on your own? Excuse me, doctor. I understand that I need brain surgery, but some guy on the internet told me if you just hold a mirror here, I can do the surgery myself. Some guy on the internet. Not some guy like me who's going to show up to your property, who's going to visualize the whole thing, who's going to spend all the time that it takes to make sure that we're doing all this correctly, and that we're doing it, and not only that, we're going to be doing it for a less price. Let me put my glasses on and read some more of it for you. It's right here on their website. Scheduling and ordering of materials. You coordinate and manage the subcontractors and delivery of materials. Subcontractors and suppliers. You will choose the subcontractors to perform tasks that you can't do or choose not to do. Really? I guess you're going to frame your own house? Inspections. You manage and coordinate the various inspections needed. Oh, so now you're supposed to know what it takes to actually get one of these houses through inspection. That's pretty interesting. But don't worry about it, because according to the last page of their stuff, right here, we are never more than a phone call away. Of course, remember, here's the best part. They're only a phone call away, but they already collected their money when that house leaves the factory. So just remember, they're a phone call away. All right, let me just touch on a couple more things while I got a moment here. The lumber index is flattened out. It's not skyrocketing like it used to. But again, I don't know which direction it's going to go. I had another factory last week inform me of some price increases. I don't even have the actual numbers yet. They were the last ones holding out to try not to have to go through this, but they are. And so I'm supposed to have a meeting with them next Thursday to kind of figure out where all that is going to fit on some of the houses, even on my website right this minute, are not totally accurately priced. But I don't want to just make numbers up. I want to deal with exact numbers. We still have certain materials that we can't get. I have a house right now. I just got an email literally right before I turned this video on telling me that I have a house that's available for me to walk on the 2nd of the month, I believe it is, which is like next week, a week from now or whatever. That has been delayed for over a week because we couldn't even get the siding for the house. It was on back order and whatnot. The whole house sitting there. We need the siding. Can't even get the siding. But apparently the factory finally knows the exact date it's going to come in, and I'm going to have to go walk the house and ship it to Eastern North Carolina and get that project back on schedule. Lending, still got lending issues with some lenders on construction loans and whatnot. I can only express to you folks that I have 3 specific lenders I deal with because I've known them combined for over 50 years. In today's market, with what's going on, I really don't trust any lenders. that I don't have you know, a long-term relationship with. I hate to sound like a jerk, but I mean, this market is moving and shaking and getting real dynamic every time I turn around. So it is what it is. The factory that I get the primary, most of my houses from has reduction in production down to about 70% of their capacity. That's recent too, because they're just dealing with short staffing, they're dealing with short materials, I mean, it's hunt and peck at this point in time. So I'm projecting that the rest of the year I might start seeing some delays in shipping dates on houses. I was doing really well getting them out of the factory in 5-6 weeks, but I don't know. Going forward, another factory told me that was about 6 weeks out that they're now until January. As of today, if I order a house today, I won't get it till at least January. Another factory, I won't get a house till at least March. The last but not least is just the fact that even with some of these sped up processes of getting some houses out, I had a house in production that I had to absorb a cost overrun on, because by the time the lumber order went in on that house, the lumber prices were lost. We as a company, unlike my competitors that I hear all across the industry, we as a company decided to absorb that cost ourselves. The customer doesn't even know it. They don't even know that we're absorbing a lumber surcharge on their house, because, you know, that's just the way it is. That's how we do business. If we can absorb it and we can roll it in against other production that we have, and just, you know, be the better team, that's the way we're going to do it. I have heard all the way from $7,000 on a house to $11,000 on a house. I heard of one in Virginia that's $22,000 on a house. These are all charges that the factories have sent back to the retailers for lumber surcharges that didn't get ordered by the factory in time, and therefore the lumber prices have been impacted on the house, and the factory is giving the charge to the retailer, and the retailers are turning around and charging the customer. Yeah. We are not doing that as of right now. We can absorb it for right now. It's not something we want to do, but it's just something that we thought we should do, at least on this transaction, to keep everything moving forward. Anyways, so I have some exciting news. I've got some more floor plans and more adjustments to styles of floor plans and whatnot that we're going to be rolling out come the first of the year. I'm probably going to have 2 websites running at the same time to kind of keep the variety of homes different, because it gets too confusing. I've got 90 sitting on one website right now, so I'm probably going to go back to utilizing the 2 websites that we have, and just keep going forward and make next year even better than this year. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.